Every year, more than 15 million babies are born prematurely. But now you can support the March of Dimes and their passion for healthy babies by indulging yourself in a taste of the Fox Cities. You can just go ahead and
go right ahead,
sample.
start indulging. Scott and Angela are here along with their daughter, Raina. We've gotten to see her journey. We get a little update this year. Good to see you guys.
Nice to see you again.
Well, introduce us a little bit to your family, Angela, and tell us about Raina's story.
Raina was born at 28 weeks and 3 days, 12 weeks early. So I had severe preeclampsia when she was born, which meant my body was shutting down and unable to stay healthy with her inside. Best option was to deliver her and let her spend a few months in the NICU where she was taken excellent care of. We got to see her whole growth through the 3rd trimester. She's had a series of therapies since then and regular assessments to make sure she's still developing on schedule. She's currently 19 months adjusted and just shy of 22 months. Her actual age, she'll be 2 in January.
Wow. You know, and I see you're sporting the purple March of Dimes color and very supportive of the organization. What did they do for you, Scott, when you guys were going through this with Raina?
It was one of those things, like I had always done the chef's auction, so I'd always knew of the March of Dimes, and they're always on the radar, but I'd never fully grasped what they did. And the biggest impact that they had was when we were talking to the doctors and they were talking about delivering and what was going to happen. And they said the scariest thing that you can do is go on the internet and start looking things up. They said, but if you want to look things up or find out anything, go to the March of Dimes website. They'll have the most up-to-date information and the most trustworthy information out there. And so that's kind of when it hit me of like, oh, I remember doing these events. I remember what they're all about. And it was, you know, them telling us that that's the trusted source.
For sure.
Well, you mentioned the chef auction briefly. Tell us what that event is and how the public can get involved.
So the chef's auction is an event of just kind of tasting, getting people together, supporting March of Dimes, but getting to have a lot of tasty food at the same time. So a bunch of restaurants get together and there's a tasting that goes on with everybody brings little snacks like we have what we'll be serving here. And then you kind of go around and there's a silent auction that goes on, and then we have a live auction where we hope to raise a whole lot of money for the March of Dimes.
Absolutely. Well, tell us a little bit about these offerings.
What we have from the Village Hearthstone, where I'm at, is we're just doing individual little tasting cakes. So we have an apple coriander cake with caramel buttercream and apple cider caramel, and we have a buttermilk cake with blueberry jam and corn cookie crumble and micro basil.
Okay, I mean, after talking about that, I am going to have to do this.
Talk to us about the impact when you see folks raising money for this. Raina's story was one of the premature births, but all babies are really impacted by the work of the March of Dimes, whether it's through taking prenatal vitamins or just the education that has come in the years that they have been around.
As we were just telling you, healthy moms, healthy babies is our slogan. And everybody born after 1938, because they put so much money and research and development into vaccines, everyone after 1938 is a March of Dimes baby. So just in the last year, their research and development centers have been able to develop an 80% accuracy rate to be able to test you and see if your baby will have a chance at prematurity.
Wow. And it's great to see the progress she's made. Raina, can we play Peekaboo? I hear it's your favorite game.
Hey, Raina,
look over here. Peekaboo. There's a smile. That's what we're looking for.
Peekaboo and Daddy's food. She loves Daddy's food.
You can help make smiles like that possible. And trust me, these are worth the price of admission alone. These little shots of sugar here are so good. Tickets are available for this great event by visiting signaturechefs.org/Fox Cities.
This is happening Wednesday, November 7th. Come see me and Brittany Falkers at the Red Lion Hotel, Paper Valley. That is downtown Appleton. We will see you guys there.
See you then.